You just invited someone on your show because they have a bigger name than you do. Great idea, right? Wrong. Because here's what actually happens. Your audience gets confused about what your podcast is even about. Your authority takes a hit. And worst part? Your solo episodes, the ones where you're just you, consistently get better completion rates and way more shares. So why do we keep thinking guest episodes are the move? And more importantly, when do they actually work? Hey everybody, welcome back to Flow Ride, Make It Easy. I'm Corbin Reed, and this is the show where we decode the psychology that turns your podcast into your actual competitive advantage. Today we're tackling something almost every creator gets wrong: guest episodes. Specifically, why most of them tank your growth instead of boosting it. Let's go. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most podcasters treat guest episodes like a shortcut. Someone else brings their audience, you get free promotion, everyone wins. Except they don't show up. Your listeners don't care about your guest, they care about you and what you promised them. When you suddenly pivot to interview mode with a stranger, you break the psychological contract you built. Your audience tuned in for consistency, authority, and a specific vibe. A random guest kills all three. Even if that guest is impressive. I want you to think about your favorite solo episodes. The ones where you crushed it. Completion rates were strong, people shared them, you got actual leads or engagement. What do they have in common? Psychological alignment. Your listener knew exactly what they were getting. No surprises. No, who is this person and why should I care? Your voice, your framework, your worldview. That's the pattern your audience trained themselves to expect. The moment you break that pattern without warning, you lose them. Now here's the psychology piece. It's called cognitive load. Your listener's brain is already working to extract value from your episode, following your logic, applying your framework, maybe taking notes. The second you introduce a new person, a new voice, a different communication style, their brain has to recalibrate. It's exhausting. And on top of that, they don't have the same trust anchor with your guest that they do with you, so they bail. But okay, guest episodes aren't useless. They work when they're strategic. Here's how to actually do it right. 1. Your guest needs to be psychologically aligned with your audience's core problem, not just famous or successful. If you're a real estate agent talking to someone about general business growth, mismatch. But if you bring on another agent who solved a specific problem your listeners face, alignment. Boom. 2. Position your guest as a case study, not a co-host. You're still the authority. The guest is proof that your framework works. Here's how Sarah went from 0 to 50 deals using the system I teach. Not, let's just chat about real estate. 3. Batch them strategically. Don't drop a guest episode every third week. Your audience gets confused about what the show actually is. Do them in seasons or themed runs so your listener knows what to expect. 4. Do a pre-interview. Actually know what you're talking about before you hit record. Sounds obvious, but most creators wing it and wonder why it falls flat. For you as a real estate agent or business owner, a guest episode only works if that guest directly validates your expertise or solves a problem your clients actually have. Don't bring someone on because they're impressive. Bring them on because their story proves you know what you're talking about. Here's what you're walking away with. Guest episodes don't boost your show. Audience clarity does. Your solo episodes win because your listener knows exactly what they're getting. When you do bring someone on, make sure they're aligned with your audience's psychology, not just your networking list. Drop a comment and tell me, what's your biggest hesitation about going solo? I want to know. That's Flow Ride. Make it easy. Subscribe for weekly strategies that turn your podcast into an authority machine. See you next time.
Flow Ride, Make It Easy is created on Ear Snacks, the platform built for busy professionals like you. Start building your authority on Ear Snacks today at www.creator.earsnacks.com.